Hey guys, thank you so much for joining for this video. Today is the video that I've been dreading to film. As you can tell from the title, how I did my makeup in high school. Very minimalistic. This is not what I did. This is very much, I just kind of went over to see if I could fix it to make it look better. And so far, I do not like the foundation. It's the CoverGirl Aqua Smooth. This was not the original name for it, but it's pretty much was in this packaging. But it has an SPF of 30, so, and it has a titanium dioxide, so that is the SPF. It's in the shade Natural Ivory, and I do not like it. I do not like the coverage. It's very powdery, and on top of it, I did add another powder. So far, that's not very good. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer, and this has very, very, very light coverage. I do not like the way that it looks under my eyes. I feel like it makes my under eyes not look very bright and doesn't conceal very well. So this is something I really did use, and I don't know if I'm still going to use it. So, and then the lip gloss, everything else I did like except for this mascara. It's very minimalistic. It doesn't do very much, but then again, it's not in very black. It's in brown, black and brown. So this is just what I did. I just added some blush, bronzer, and highlight, and added more to the eyes just to make it a little bit better. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and you let me know what you did with your makeup in high school. So let's just get right into this. This is the CoverGirl Aqua Smooth. It's in different packaging. I think maybe they reformulated it or something, but this is exactly the foundation I used to use back in, so my high school years was 2003 to 2006, so that many years. Obviously I changed stuff up because stuff came out, but this is the one I remember using the most, so this is what we're going to use. It's in the shade Natural Ivory, and I just used the sponge that came in it until it was all gone. And I didn't use a primer because that wasn't really a thing in the drugstore land. And I just kind of, whoa, this is extra pink. I didn't want to get the lightest one because I felt like it was way too light. This is kind of a sheer coverage, but it's kind of pink. One of the things about me in high school is I didn't wear a lot of makeup until I learned how to do makeup, really. And then I didn't know about like color matching, and pretty much it was just like you just whatever was closest to your skin tone, you know, and then you were kind of good afterward. And honestly, I didn't even take my makeup off after at the end of the day, and then I just reapplied more in the morning. So I'm just shocked that I didn't have incredible acne. Goodness. So let's see. You know, it's really light coverage, and it's almost no coverage, and I still have incredible dark circles, if you can tell. So the concealer that I used to use the CoverGirl. It was the same kind of this, but it had a blue lid instead of this, so I think they just repackaged it once again. And I have the lightest shade 105 Fair. And before I started to use this, I used to just use this concealer, and I used a whole bunch of it, like a foundation, concealer foundation. So let's see how full coverage this is. It's not bad. It's kind of yellowy. And I used to put it under my eyes, like they say, and I didn't know why, really. Now I know why. Just pretty much just to say it, my makeup days have come quite a long way in just learning and taking several different classes and just YouTube and different tips from friends and stuff. So I used to put a whole bunch of concealer on the inner corner, and I'll tell you why. Because it was really too light. I thought it was too light. I didn't like the lightness, which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny because that's like the whole point, right? And then I used to just take the same makeup sponge or my finger and just kind of blend it out. And who knows if the blending job was even that good. There are some things that I did do because other people did. And I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't do it. So, the concealer is not too shabby. If you guys watched my last video, it's better than the concealer I reviewed then. I mean, way better. It doesn't burn my eyes at all. It doesn't have a funky smell. That sponge has a funky smell. This one doesn't have very much of a smell. So, for my eye makeup, I used to just, before I did eyeshadow or anything like that, I used to just use mascara and eyeliner, and I just used to put the eyeliner on my top lid and call it good. So I can't imagine how it looked because I used to not take my makeup off. So first, I'm going to do kind of skip ahead a little bit. When I did wear shadow, I used to wear a bronzy color. It was from Milani, and it was called Lava. I had it for a long time because I really liked it, but I never used it. So I just threw it away recently. And this was called A Classic from Jordana. So I'm just going to take a sponge applicator. Ooh, so fancy. Taking a sponge applicator with this shadow, obviously no primer. And I don't know how I did this, but I used to think it was so cool. Oh my gosh, you really have to pick up a lot of product when you're using a sponge applicator. Just keep having to go back in. Brushes just blend this stuff out, but if you want intense color, use a sponge applicator. But for real. Sponge applicator is probably the closest thing. Like a silicone sponge applicator, probably the closest thing to your finger. I just think back, I'm like, you didn't really care, did you? Okay. Now, the CoverGirl, I used to use some kind of black liner, but this one is L'Oreal So Kissimmee. Obviously, it's a fairly new line, and I just used to line the top only, because I've seen girls that would do it only in the bottom and it wouldn't go all the way in, and I thought it looked weird. No, I'm like, that makes sense. This liner is not working out very good. It's kind of dying. Alright, so that's the liner just on the top. How do you like it? So I used to wear some old mascara. It was like a red tube. I don't think they don't even make it anymore. The only mascara I can remember they make is the Great Lash, and I never used that and I also can remember not putting anything on my bottom at like $1.91. So this mascara is doing absolutely nothing for me, but it's also in the shade Black Brown. So that is, I'm just going to leave it because there's nothing else I can do. So I used to powder. I think that I used just like the generic Maybelline one, but I just have this NYC Smooth Skin, and I can remember this. I think I don't even have NYC anymore, so sorry everyone. And I just used to powder pretty much everywhere and not even have a brush, just do the powder. Just to use a puff. Oh my gosh, I'm so white. This is crazy. There is a picture of me that I have. I don't know if I can find it. I don't have it on my computer. I have to scan it in. Anyways, there's a picture of me, and I just look like a ghost at high school. So seriously, when you're like high school people, you should have been like, dude, what's up with your face? Then again, that probably would have been rude. I probably really got mad at you because I was so mean. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, this is making me so white, and I didn't even use any blush. Like, I didn't use blush, I didn't use highlighter or bronzer or anything. I just used this stuff. I'm a ghosty Roo. I'm a ghosty Roo. Okay, and I didn't use anything on my lips because back in high school, lip gloss was like the craziest trend, and now I don't like lip gloss. But the only ones that I have right now are Rich Bees lip gloss, and I have this shade Sunny Day. So I'm going to put this one. So that is how I did my makeup in high school. Let's see if I can get a close-up of it because it is quite intense. Not even intense, it's like subdued, but I don't know, it's like nothing. I mean, like nothing. I didn't care. I can remember one time I tried to do a full all around the eyeliner. I didn't like it. But that is it. That is what we're working with. How do you guys like it? I don't know. I like the shadow, but I think, now I would do something else different. Sorry if the camera shakes, there's a dog under it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!